It's shoulder content day here on the Newswire. Plus, New Japan has announced shows. So let's get to it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. My name is Eric. Thanks for checking out the Newswire from That's Wrestling. If you like this content, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. Plus, you can grab this as an audio podcast. Just search for That's Wrestling Newswire. Being the Elite was yesterday, and really, you're not going to miss anything. I don't think anything that happened on the show is going to play into storyline-wise, unlike last week where we had Adam Page is the reincarnate of Benjamin Franklin, it seems, in the eyes of Damascus, aka Broken Matt Hardy, or Matt Hardy, whatever you want to call him. Really, nothing happened on Being the Elite, so don't worry about it. We also have Adam Page. He was on AEW Unrestricted. It was a really good interview. He talked about coming up in the business, how to deal with horses, I guess, when it comes to the shows. Plus, he talks about how it went down in All In with the Druids from Joey Ryan. We'll leave out what they actually were. You can go check that out if you don't already know. Game Changer Wrestling is going to be having Backyard Wrestling 2 on July 4th. I'm guessing Joey Janela is going to be involved with that. The tagline is the most effed up backyard wrestling barbecue blowout of the year. So if you want to check that out, that is going to be on July 4th on Fight TV. New Japan has announced that they will be returning to live shows on June 15th. They're going to be having the Together Project special. No matches will be announced ahead of time. It's just going to be a mystery surprise for the most part, it seems. Then, starting on June 16th, the next day, they're going to be doing the New Japan Cup that usually takes place a little earlier in the year, but the winner of that will go on to face Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Looks like that will probably take place at Dominion, which is going to be moved usually from the beginning of June. It'd actually be, I think, in 2 days, to July 12th. And that will be taking place, and the New Japan Cup will be wrapping up the day before. So we're going to have New Japan Cup tournament. It's a 32-man single elimination bracket, and that will start the 15th, go through July 11th, and then they will, assuming they will be facing, the winner will be facing Tetsuya Naito at Dominion on July 12th. Last, we have a few matches that we should probably look at tonight on Dark. We have a Butcher and Blade match, so again, we will be following the Alley storyline, see where that goes. We have Jurassic Express versus Brandon Cutler and Peter Avalon. That team has the two biggest losers in the company. Don't worry, they are calling each other losers on Being the Elite constantly, and neither of them can pick up a win. I assume that they will not pick up a win here tonight either. We also have QT Marshall will be having a singles match, and he will be accompanied by Allie, Brandy, and Dustin. So that's kind of the match to watch storyline-wise to see what comes out of it. I am really intrigued at this point by the Allie storyline. What is going on? Is she just being a spy, being a provocateur, or something to get into the Nightmare family, break them up, cause them issues? I'm not sure. That's the storyline that is most playing out between the two shows that it really is kind of up in the air on what's actually going on. And lastly, we have Jon Moxley versus Robert Anthony. This should be an interesting match considering that it's a decade in the making, that they faced each other back in CZW for the CZW Heavyweight Championship, which Jon Moxley held at the time and retained in that match. There was panes of glass involved, chairs, and probably a whole bunch of other things. I didn't see the whole match, but I've seen the highlights, so you might want to go check that out, gearing up going into this match. So that's all the news we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe to That's Wrestling. And if you would like this as an audio podcast, you can search for That's Wrestling Newswire on all your favorite podcast apps. So thanks for tuning in to That's Wrestling. See you later, guys.